And we'll begin. So 3, 2, 1. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have the Rocket, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
Hey man, thanks for having us.
No problem.
I'm Stan, I'm the guitarist and co-songwriter for the band.
I'm Tom, I'm the singer for the band. And I'm Fred, and I play synths.
Awesome, guys. So my first question is, how'd you start out the Rocket? How'd you get your members?
That's gonna be a long answer. Thing is, actually, you should answer this one because you started the band. So.
Oh yeah. Once I had an idea of forming a musical, doing a punk rock musical. Yeah, called The Incredible Ninja Attack. Basically, it was just us playing songs and then incredible ninjas jumping on stage and then fighting like the acrobats.
He's not kidding.
No, it's really true. It's really true. But that didn't actually work out. So we had to find some other members, and then me and our former drummer and former synth player formed the Rocket, and then Joss, our original bass player, jumped in, and then there was the Rocket.
Then they in that kind of setup, they played their first show. I went to see him, and I promptly invited myself over to play second guitar for.
Yeah, true.
And I stuck around for the next 8 years, I think now.
Yeah. And then I killed the original synth player, and I joined the band that way.
Oh, you killed him. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good to know. Just for the record, this is on video, so now everybody knows. So, but that is quite interesting. I still think you should do the, punk rock musical. I mean, like, of course, the mighty Billy Joel. No, not Billy Joel. Fuck, I forget his name. Billy Joel Armstrong did one for Green Day. So I mean, like, I feel like it's totally possible for your dreams to still happen and do it.
Yeah, of course. And I really dig the concept of Billy Joel Armstrong.
Yeah,
there's something in there.
I think there's a cover band of Green Day in Belgium, and their singer is actually he calls himself Billy Joel Armstrong. I think that's the thing. Yeah.
Is it?
Anyway,
I'll have to find out. Now you've intrigued me, and now I have to go find out about that. But cool. My next question, guys, since you're from Belgium, what are some favorite venues you guys like to go catch a show at?
Okay.
Starting local, I think here where our studio is, you have the Klinker, which is where we can watch a lot of punk rock shows, and we did watch a lot of punk rock shows in the past. That's one to start with.
Yeah, my favorite place is probably one of the coolest venues in Belgium. It's called the AB on Champ Belgique.
Okay.
It's like the prime venue in Belgium. I think they just booked the show for thrice actually, which is
sick.
Which is already sold out, I think.
Okay.
But like all the really big bands pass through there. Like thrice is actually a bad example because it's more like
mainstream.
Yeah.
I think Muse played there once, but now they're too big for AB. But
yeah, stuff like that. But when they do punk rock shows, it's always packed and it's always really, really cool. So I really love that venue.
Yeah, my all-time favorite was the Lintfabrik in Conte.
Oh yeah.
Then, but I tore it down like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like all legendary clubs.
Yeah.
I guess.
The Lintfabrik was so awesome. I saw the Ataris there. I saw Use's Idea.
Vandals.
Awesome.
Guttermouth.
Just name it. Offspring.
Yeah.
Played there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Blink-182 played there.
Blink-182.
Yeah.
All our idols.
And how's like the culture in like Belgium for like punk rock music or just alternative music in general? Would you consider it to be pretty good or like on the rise, or how are things? Because I know for like the States, for me, that's like this is like prime central for like that type of music. So I'm just curious in terms of like being in Belgium? Like, how's the music? How do people receive you guys?
Well, that's a loaded question. I think as far as punk rock in Belgium goes, in Europe goes, we're pretty well off in Belgium. I think it's one of the places where punk rock lives the most in
Okay.
Europe. But that being said, I think that we're kind of we're at the low point right now,
Okay.
and there's been way better years for punk rock
I
in
think it's
general.
I think it's being undervaluated in the mainstream because we have a underground scene
Okay.
with very good bands, but
Yeah.
none of them really make it into the mainstream or out of that undergrounds
Yeah, that's
at
that's
the moment.
that's a good assessment at this time, I think. But we love the punk rock scene in Belgium. It's awesome. There's
Yeah.
really good bands and really good people in it,
And we believe everything goes in waves. So I think
Yeah.
now there's a kind of an 80s revival going on, and I think the 90s will follow soon.
Yeah.
We all know what that means.
and still from a marketing standpoint, I think we started the band up again at the worst possible time. So, but still, yeah, well,
I
we're in for yeah.
I think you're right too. Like even here, sometimes there's some like musical genres that are like more popular than others, and I think in time, like it all winds up coming back. I know for like here, I haven't heard as much pop punk as I used to. Probably in the past couple 2 years, there maybe have been a few bands that have released great records, like the ones I can think of. There's this new band from on Victory called We Were Sharks. They put out a phenomenal record this past week. And then Neck Deep from last year. That's another great record. Blink put out a pretty good record last year too. And I think it just comes with time. Like there's obviously, music's not gonna die out at any time soon, and I'd hope not because it's such a great thing.
Yeah.
But I hope that even in Belgium, you guys kind of see a resurface of like pop punk because I know like that's what I grew up listening to, as well as like classic rock stuff like that. So for me, it's like that's kind of like a second home for me. So I would certainly like to see. Hopefully, you guys do well. And I actually had somebody on from Belgium last year. He's in another band called Wrong Turn Again. I'm pretty sure. If I got it wrong, I'll let you know. But yeah, so he was telling me about the state of the scene too, and I think he elated the same thing. So hopefully you guys will see a resurgence in like pop punk real soon. That'd be really cool. But my next question, guys, kind of the follow up to venues. What was the last show that you went to?
That I went to.
Oh.
Well, I work for a label,
Oh,
so
cool.
I see a lot of shows. But the last one I went to was the day before yesterday. The last show of Belgian band called Homer.
Okay.
They've been a band for 20 years, and it was one of the biggest punk rock bands in Belgium, actually.
Yeah. Cool.
And they called it a day. And I went to see them because they're all really good friends of ours. They actually, the singer of Homer is the label boss of Funtime Records, who released our first two albums.
Oh, cool.
So it's like it was just a normal thing to be there, and it was really cool to see them play their last show. It was long though; they played for 2 hours.
Wow.
Which means
Alright.
like 100 songs.
Yeah, they played all their oeuvre.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys?
I think the last show I went to was the EP release for Neighbors, where we played ourselves.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
That was
I don't
last
know. I don't know
week.
if that counts, but I was there for the so I saw the other bands. So I think that
Yeah,
counts.
yeah.
We'll give it to you. We got it.
Value. Yeah. I went to Mechelen last week, and there was the River Jumpers
Oh yeah.
from UK, and 4 You Nervous. Other bands, and it was very good, very good. Yes, atmosphere perfect. Yes,
There we
Awesome.
go. Awesome, guys. Next question, probably the most important question you'll be answering tonight. What are some of your musical influences?
Oh, they kind of differ for a lot of, like all of the band members have different backgrounds. Let's start off with the two guys who aren't here right now, our drummer and our bassist. like our bassist is really metal influenced.
Okay.
He listens to
his favorite band is Nile.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
deathcore, everything with
It's death metal, eh?
death metal. Yeah, okay. Tom is into metal as well, but he's really into the metal.
Yeah, and then or drummer Bastian, always this Foo Fighters as his band.
But he also likes bands like Snarky Puppy.
Oh,
It's like
yeah. They're awesome.
11-man band playing difficult stuff that sounds great.
Yeah. So what's yours, Tom? Sorry about that.
Any more champagne?
Yes.
My all-time favorite, of course, is Blink-182. NoFX, Guttermouth, all the fun punk bands that are around. Real Big Fish, Army of Freshmen, Bowling for Soup.
Oh, yeah.
You're just listing names.
The entire West Coast.
Yeah.
Bowling for Soup is
That's
Arizona
Texas.
or Texas?
That's Texas.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
I think you're right, yeah.
I grew up on the really fast 90s punk rock stuff.
Okay.
Like NoFX, Bad Religion, Lagwagon, No Use for a Name, stuff like that. And also I really like the emo stuff, like Taking Back Sunday, Thursday, stuff like that. That's my kind of upbringing. And my all-time favorite band will probably be always what the fuck? always be Blink-182 and Motion City Soundtrack as well, I think.
Yeah, I think Blink-182 for me as well. I didn't really grow up with the punk rock, but I think I discovered them with Enema of the States. I really stuck with them through the years. I think it's one of the bands that really stuck with me apart from that. Jimmy Eat Worlds is with Bleed American and Futures and everything that comes after. And then, well, lots of other bands. I think also Motion City Soundtrack has been a big influence with lots of different artists. I really like to listen to a lot of different stuff. Right now I'm really heavy into Moose Blood.
Yeah.
And the Bloody Beetroots, his new CD is very good.
It's so weird that you always throw in the Bloody Beetroots.
Yeah, but the last CD was released in I think October, and I think nobody really picked it up, but it's really awesome.
It's like, hey man, what did you grow up on? Oh, NoFX, Bad Religion, and the Prodigy. What? Why the Prodigy?
You really should listen to that CD. It's great.
It kind of makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I grew up on the Beatles and Billy Joel and Jim Croce, so it's the range is all over the place.
Yeah.
And Slipknot.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to that. The Bloody Beetroots, is that correct? I'll have to give that a listen. But how did you guys take the Motion City Soundtrack? Obviously, they are disbanded. I know for me, like, those records are like classic to me. That's like my high school, like middle school, stuff like that. So, how did you guys, when you heard the news about it, what did you guys think?
Well, it's always sad. I think it brings back another favorite band of mine, Yellow Card.
Oh, also, yeah, yep.
That really sucks. But then again, you always think about the band itself, and it's better to just quit than just make a record that where you can't put your heart in, because you always hear that. And I think now we have fond memories, and maybe one time they'll get back together or start different projects, and we have that to enjoy. So it's always going to be a shame, but maybe there's some new stuff coming out of there that we wouldn't have discovered otherwise.
Justin Pierre's solo stuff is pretty good. Have you heard it?
No, I haven't yet.
It's not pretty good. It's really good, actually. You should check it out. Okay. Yeah.
I'll have to give it a listen too, because I had no idea he did like solo work. So I'll have to go give that a listen now. But my next question, kind of the follow up to influences, who have you guys been listening to lately?
Lately,
I answered that. For me, it's Moose Blood and the Bloody Beetroots. There's the great electronic swindle. No, I keep going back to that. I know I just the Wombats from UK just had a new CD, and I'm really a big fan of the Wombats. But the new CD is a bit disappointing for me at the moment.
Okay.
And I also liked Taylor Swift's 1989, and I had to get into the new CD.
Okay.
But lately, when I'm putting on some music, for some reason I always end up back with Moose Blood these days.
I've been listening to very obscure shit lately. Lots of bands on Relapse Records.
Okay.
You know the label. Yeah, it's more in the sludge doom section. More death metal, black metal oriented shit. Very weird stuff. Like projects just with a drummer and a saxophone player. Really, you should check out Brain Tentacles.
I swear to God, he's not making this up.
No. I love it. Yes.
Such a weird guy.
You know what?
Check it out, people. Bloody beetroots and Brain Tentacles.
Brain Tentacles.
Brain Tentacles.
That sounds like something you should download from Napster 20 years ago.
No.
Okay.
Bloody beetroot.
We never carpool.
We once did.
So what are you listening to?
I've been listening to a lot of poppy stuff lately. Like
Okay.
really like to offset Tom's weird stuff. Actually, I work with some pretty big bands in Belgium.
Okay.
For my job, and I kind of tend to listen to them a lot because it's my job. So
Of course. Yeah.
and then I've also been spinning the latest Blink record a lot lately as well. I don't know why. I listened to it when it first came out. I listened to it a lot. It was actually one of the reasons we rebooted the band, I think. But then I kind of lost track of it for 8 months or so, and then just lately I've been rediscovering it, and it's awesome. It's a really good record.
I've just lately discovered the second CD on the special edition.
Yeah, there's two. Yeah, there's two CDs. Yeah.
Because I didn't get into it in the beginning because I thought, oh yeah, here's the songs that weren't good enough to make it on the CD. But actually, I think the second CD is as good as the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got more of a, how do I say it, wintry feeling to it, while the main CD has a summery feeling. I don't know. Doesn't make sense, but that's...
I got you. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I
to me.
appreciate that one in the dark.
Oh, and another record I've been spinning a lot lately is Ixnay on the Ombre from The Offspring. Yeah, I don't know why, but I got the 20-year anniversary edition. I think it's 20 years.
Oh wow.
I got it on vinyl through my job, and I've been playing it a lot. And it's kind of cool. I like it.
Awesome, guys. My next question is a fun one. If you guys could pick a song to cover, what song would it be?
Oh, I know which one.
Okay.
I really like "Failure's Not Flattering" by Newfound Glory.
Oh,
because
great.
It's like their one song with synth in it, and I've told the guys the last rehearsal we had, hey, we should cover that song.
I agree.
I was thinking about doing a cover song from Owl City, Fireflies.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Interesting.
That could
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
Fireflies or Owl City and the other girl. We'll have a good time. Oh, 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 oh. It's always a good time. Huh?
Wait, another.
I think it's called It's Always a Good Time.
There's another track we're thinking of covering, and that's what's it called? Princess? Like no,
White Horse.
White Horse by Taylor Swift. Because when Tom sings it's so funny. I mean, I'm not a princess. Awesome when he does it.
Yeah. And I was also thinking about I was really thinking about this question.
This is gonna take a while.
Get it all out.
Lionel Richie's
Dancing on the Ceiling?
Dancing on the Ceiling. No,
The other one.
the other one.
Oh, the other one. I don't know.
God shit.
Let me Spotify that for a second.
Yeah.
This is the other one.
But we're always thinking of songs to...
All night long.
Oh, that one's a good one. Yeah, that's a great track.
Yeah, all night long.
That might work.
You can do it.
I think we're gonna have a long night ahead of us.
You are gonna have a long night.
Yeah, we're gonna have a couple.
Or, you could pay
We're all
homage
doing-
to your buddies in Motion City soundtrack. I mean, I feel like that song is like right. Any song that they do is right up your guys' alley for sure.
Definitely,
Yeah.
but I'm not as good as a guitarist as those
Oh,
guys have.
don't play yourself like that. I feel like you could do it. I feel like you
But
could do it.
no, they're a really good band. Like even we used to cover not with these guys, but I used to be in another band where we covered a song of theirs,
Okay.
and it's really really fucking difficult to play. I think
Yeah.
fuck,
And-
it was
and
not
I-
accidents, but
No, was it Don't Call It the Comeback?
it was Don't Call It a Comeback.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Great track.
Yeah. But I think Motion City Soundtrack is one of those bands, when you cover them, it's always going to miss something.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's the way they play, and then Justin's voice, it all just
Yeah.
fits together, and you can make a great cover, but you're always going to feel like something's missing.
Yeah, totally
So
agree.
that's something, yeah, you just can't make it as good as
No.
it. Because sometimes you have a cover and you say, yeah, it's different from the original, and it's as good because it's different, but I think with Motion City Soundtrack songs, I don't think that's possible.
No, totally agree.
Awesome,
So we'll
guys.
stick to shipping.
Hmm. Hmm. Let me think. I don't know.
Let me drink.
Future freaks me out. I feel like you could do that one. Do that one pretty interesting. I'd like to see that probably.
I really love their song "True Romance" of the Go album.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Out of Time Turned Fragile. So we just probably wouldn't be able to choose a song.
Yeah. Just cover like an album, just in full. Just do the whole thing all at once. But my next question, guys, another fun one. I have to ask this one. Favorite food to eat?
Oh, favorite food to eat. Mine at the moment would be pizza.
That's the pop punk thing.
Pop
to
punk,
say.
yep.
Mine at the moment would be dead squirrel because
Oh.
live squirrel would be crazy.
Well, my favorite food is Italian food also, like pizza and spaghetti.
Really, I'm gonna go cliche here. I'm a Belgian and I really like French fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
There we
I
go.
think French fries is one of the only things that you're always craving for, except right after you ate them. I can eat and be sick, and then 1 hour later I can smell them and want them again. Or just eat them and you just leave a bit on the table because you're too full, and you throw them in the trash, and then the next morning when you get up and you open the trash for something else, they're in there, and you're thinking, why? And maybe I can save the one on top.
We got this, like you gotta know, but fries are a national dish here in Belgium, so it's a thing for us. And we've got this, what's the Canadian thing called again?
A mousse?
No. The food, like they got this fries thing going
It's
on. and they-
poutine?
Yeah, poutine. They got poutine, and we got our no.
The Russian prison.
And we've got our own version of that, which is called frit met stoofvlees, and it's like fries with meat stew all over it and mayonnaise on top of that, and it's so good. It's awesome. I love it.
I'll be there tomorrow. I'm gonna go take a flight. I'll be in Belgium tomorrow. So
You're
Come over.
welcome.
Yeah.
awesome, guys. Next question: if you could pick somebody to collaborate with, who would it be?
Oh, I've got two. I've got obviously Motion City Soundtrack, and then Blink 182 or just Mark Hoppus producing because he produces bands and stuff, and everything he produces is great.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff he writes is great.
Can we tell about stuff or not?
When is the interview gonna air?
Probably be out. My guess.
Now.
Take a look. Right now, it's live. It's
Oh.
gonna probably be out middle of March.
Middle of March.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, isn't that gonna be too soon?
Yeah. So we really loved to collaborate with Motion City Soundtrack. So we were like, why not mail them? And we mailed them, and they actually responded. And now we've got a song with them on our album.
Oh, that's so cool.
So we did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. That's so neat.
I've
I've got a screenshot on my computer of the first Skype call we did with them, and you can see us like.
Like.
But they're awesome guys, really awesome guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my dream collab, and we kind of did it. So.
Yeah. That's cool. We've got a lot of stuff to say, but when it comes to having done that, every time I hear it or think about it, it's like.
Yeah, just a smile. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the word isn't out yet.
No. So don't tell your friends.
Yeah, well.
Or do tell your friends and tell them to follow online.
There you go. See, there you go. Now you can twist it like that and be like, we got a song with Motion City soundtrack, so maybe you should check it out. And I would be totally obliged to share it, post it, all that stuff. So.
Yeah, and everybody's gonna. But they don't exist anymore, and we can say no. But for one song, they did. Yeah. Again. Yeah.
There you go. Wow, that's so awesome for you guys. That's must be, like you said, it must have been like an incredible experience of just like Skyping them and be like, you know, they always say like never meet your heroes, but I feel like in this case it's like super awesome. At least I would be excited if I was in your position.
Yeah, they were nothing short of amazing.
Yeah,
really cool guys.
They were being so normal.
Yeah,
and I think that you can do.
Yeah, because it'd be so easy for them to talk down to us or whatever, but they're awesome.
Yeah, we
really
collaborated. We collaborated on a song, and we really felt equal. They sent us stuff, we sent them stuff back. I remember I got part of a demo from them with just guitars and drums and bass, and I was at home with my synth and just coming up with some synth lines, and all I could think was, I'm providing synths on a demo from Motion City soundtrack. We're happy. I don't care if they make a record or not, but I'm doing this right now. So yeah, we're very thankful for them to work with us. Awesome, guys. My next question is, if there was another instrument that you guys could just shred on, what instrument would it be?
Oh, I'd really love to play drums.
I'd really love to be able to play the piano.
But you're the synthesizer.
Yeah, I love it. That's the idea. The synthesizers we play are monophonic. I just need one finger, and I don't need to think about where the other fingers are going.
So you just do the way.
Yeah, it's I just gotta remember which button to press.
Okay.
Remember which buttons to press, and I really hope to make that jump one day.
What would you like to play? I bet he's gonna say theremin.
I would like to play guitars very well.
Ooh.
I'm joking, but because he plays guitars very well. Drumming, you like drumming as well.
Drumming or yeah.
I also would like to be able to play the banjo.
Banjo.
Yeah, I think that's cool to just sit in your yard and play some tunes.
And I would like to play the trumpet.
Play the trumpet.
Play the trumpet.
Is that like a saying? You gotta pay the trumpet.
Sometimes in my club, you gotta pay the trumpet. You gotta pay the trumpet to be the boss. No, I
what's the thing in the Family Guy with the trombone?
I got a job following fat people around playing a tuba.
I got a glandular problem.
That's true. That'll be $50. Yeah.
Awesome, guys.
Every time I heard that.
Next question, guys. I always ask this one because I'm a huge video game fan. So if there is a video game character that you would like to be, who would you choose?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a very good question.
I would choose between Princess Peach and Bowser.
Ooh,
That's.
I like that.
Yeah, that's like that.
Bowser. I will choose Bowser.
Okay.
More champagne, please.
I'm not sure. I think in Recent history, right now, if I can't think about it, it would be Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed 2.
Oh, great choice.
And if it's from way back, I think Commander Keen from the Commander Keen series.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, for some reason I can't think of any decent characters like I can identify with or something, but the coolest badass dude I ever played in a video game would have to be Kyle Katarn. Katarn. I don't know how you
You're right.
pronounce
You're
it.
right.
Yeah, from I think Jedi Outcast the game was like one
Correct.
of the early
You're-
Star Wars games.
I
It
think
was
you're
so
right.
badass.
I like that answer.
Right now, I'm playing Just Cause 3, so now I'm Rico Rodriguez.
I haven't played that.
It's nice.
Cool.
It's blowing up stuff.
Love it.
Awesome, guys. Next question. In your opinion, who puts on a great live show?
Ooh.
Well,
Yeah.
not Blink 182.
The best band I've ever seen live is the Vandals.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, okay. Like
The
that.
Vandals and Bowling for Soup as well.
I've seen really good NoFX shows and I've seen really bad NoFX shows. But when they're good, they're really good.
I think one of the shows that really stuck with me was here in Belgium in the Botanique. It was an acoustic show by Jim Atkins, the frontman of Jimmy Eat World.
Oh, awesome.
And for some reason, I think nobody knew he was coming because there were like 20 or 30 people. And we were just standing there in front of him. I think the first song he started on his microphone and then he just stepped away from the microphone and sang in just into the room. And but just the way that he masters his guitar playing and his voice, that's amazing. He can always just, I don't know, he doesn't need a lot to just make you feel the emotions that the chords he wants to strike.
Yeah, I love when performers kind of get you in the zone as well. Like Julian Baker's that way as well.
Oh, she's great.
I
Yeah.
saw her at the Botanique as well.
Yeah.
And it was such a great show. Like the way she, I don't know, she's really shy, so she doesn't say a lot or anything, but what she says and does, it's all spot on, and I love it.
Yeah, I've had the same with a couple of shows by the Naked and Famous,
Oh,
but the
okay.
last show was less spot on. But I think I saw 3 or 4 shows before that, and every time it was amazing.
I feel like if you're an artist, especially, I'm glad you mentioned Julian Baker. She's kind of like that type of artist that she doesn't have to talk. She lets like all of her music and like her lyricism do the talking for her. So I've seen her one time, and I'd love to see her play again because it's ridiculous. She's immensely talented. But
Yeah.
My next question, guys, if you could compile a dream tour, who'd be on it?
Can we include ourselves?
Of course.
Oh.
You could see your faces.
I think they're gone now.
Uh,
I think it would include Blink 182 for the backstage shenanigans.
Ooh, okay.
That's
if you're gonna have backstage shenanigans, you should have NoFX as well, probably.
yeah, but that depends on the atmosphere you want to create. Because I was thinking Foo Fighters because I think they're great musicians and I think they're very cool guys. But I think if you put NoFX in there as well, that's a different kind of atmosphere. So I think we'll have to choose one of the 2 ways to go.
Yeah, I like the gnarliness of
Gnarliness, okay. Then I think NoFX will do.
Yeah. Who else? Who else? Should we-
Newfound Glory.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Newfound
awesome.
Glory. Yes, Zebrahead can have a spot as well.
Okay.
To carry the perch. Oh no. I saw them live once.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh man, that's such a difficult question.
Yeah, it is.
A reunion by Motion City Soundtrack on that tour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we should definitely include some younger bands like Moosebot might work.
Yeah, and Neck Deep.
Yeah.
Like last album. what's the band called? The
Bloody
Bloody
Beetroots.
Beetroots?
Gotta be such a weird bill, like Moose Blood, Bloody Beat, Bloody
Bloody Bleed Blues.
Say it 3 times
Foo
fast.
Fighters, No Effects, Blink-182,
Yeah, maybe we should really go for the weird stuff.
Locust.
Oh yeah,
The Locust.
So you got the Locust, No Effects, Moose Blood, Blink-182, the Foo Fighters, Andrea Bocelli,
Celine Dion.
and there's one part of every show on the tour that we all play one song together.
Oh, and Dana Winners.
Yeah, that would be the Billy Ray Cyrus of Belgium.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Fountains of Wayne. because that's
And the Bloodhound Gang.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
Bloodhound Gang. Yep.
But the Fountains of Wayne is one of my favorite bands that I've never seen live. I think the only one. So that's why I would want them on the tour.
This is just the Rocket
Nice.
like festival. I feel like.
Yeah.
It's very eclectic. Use
Eclectic.
that.
And you guys are gonna play like a 2-hour set, right?
No,
No.
that's for the other band. We'll play one song and then all the covers we mentioned earlier.
Actually, Tom and I used to be in a sorry to mention them again, but a NoFX cover band.
Oh man.
We used to do 2-hour shows,
Yep.
and I kind of it sucked. I was a guitar player, and Tom was a singer, and Tom just kept on going. Like each time he wouldn't want to quit the show, and he wouldn't want to go off the stage. So he just kept announcing, yeah, next song's gonna be blah blah blah. And now we just had to keep playing. But it's really fast punk rock. It's a do-da, 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 do-da. And it's so fatiguing when you do it for 2 hours.
Yeah,
Fuck, I was dead every show.
I remember one show where I came along, and for some reason they asked me to be on stage for the whole set with a mask on my face and just mixing drinks for them. So
yeah.
we really had a big setup, and I was just mixing gin and tonics for them all the time long.
Yeah.
And I remember that was somewhere late in the set, everybody was tired, and Tom said, yeah, you want to hear another song? Yeah, we're going to play The Decline. And I know the drummer is going, no, not The Decline. Here we go. And Tom just started, and the drummer was like, shit, 80 minutes. Oh, I watched him die.
Yeah.
It's not.
It was
We're
nice.
not exaggerating or anything here. It's just it wasn't fun.
I think, yeah.
But it was always fun.
And the crowd thought it was fun. But with your cover band, it was always kind of a battle between the band and the crowd who would quit first. It was a lot of fun, and then it lasted very long.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted to keep partying, but got more tired and tired. And the band, except for Tom, got more tired and tired. And it was all, who's gonna give up first?
That would be
That's
quite
man.
interesting.
Usually the audience gave up first for
Yeah.
the record, but well,
Yeah. We always think music should be more than just listening to people playing songs.
There you go.
We always won.
that's one way of looking at it.
Show after show after show, we always won from the audience.
I think the right conclusion would be...
I was the only one on stage. The only one.
All right, guys. Next question.
Without.
That's a man thought.
Sorry,
Next que-
sorry.
No, it's no problem. Next question, guys. Favorite TV show, favorite movie.
Lots of favorite TV shows because there's a lot on, but I think what I recently discovered about a year ago and then watched all of it is Rick and Morty,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's got to be one of my favorites as well.
and then Futurama as
Oh,
well.
Classic.
I like Dexter, except seasons 2, 4, and the last 3 episodes last season.
What are you, IMDb?
Yeah.
Yes, that's me.
Kind of disappointing.
That's me. I like Battlestar Galactica, Sons of Anarchy, Californication. You guys say something.
Okay, my favorite movie's got to be Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Great
Still.
movie. Yeah.
Mine is Big Fish.
Oh yeah, that's a good one
Ooh,
as well.
great movie too.
And I think if I had to pick one favorite series, it'd be Rick and Morty as well, because they don't have a lot of seasons yet, so they didn't have the chance to fuck up yet. I think.
Yeah.
everything they did so far was great, and I hope they keep it that way somehow.
My all-time favorite is Family Guy.
Ah, classic.
Family Guy, and then
He can keep quoting Family Guy for hours.
no. And then recently.
I'm sorry to interrupt you,
Yes.
but I have a guy at my job, and his name is Griffin Peters. No, not
Oh
shitty.
my fucking god!
Ooh.
Okay, continue.
And I like the Real Husbands of Hollywood.
I don't even know that.
Yeah.
Check it out, man.
Is it like is it the porn series or
No. It's with
Could it
Kevin Hart.
Could it-
Hart and Nick Cannon.
Could it be a porn series?
Yeah, the Real Husbands of Hollywood. It's very good and very laughable.
laughable?
And my favorite movies, of course, The Abyss. The Abyss.
Yep.
The Abyss. The Abyss. You know of a submarine that goes way down too deep.
Yes.
Huh?
So if you get a picture what Tom's evenings are like, he's watching The Abyss with the locust and playing smoothly in the background while he's eating French fries.
Yeah.
His Tinder profile is great.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I always win. I always win from Tinder.
All right, guys. Next question: if there was one album that you could only listen to for a month straight, what album would it be?
That's easy. I've listened to the Mark, Tom, and Travis show for 6 months straight, easily. So that should be mine, I think.
You know, you once had a CD stuck in your car.
Oh yeah, right.
Eye
No.
against eye.
No, yeah, that was not my car. That was my girlfriend's car. She didn't even like punk rock, but I had a CD like of a Dutch punk rock band stuck in her car for easily 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. It was a CD from Eye Against Eye called "I'm a Fucked Up Dancer, but My Moods Are Swinging."
Yeah. Awesome CD type.
Yeah. And you knew it from begin
Yeah.
to end.
Yeah. It's not even that good of an album, but well, yeah. If it's the only thing you can listen to.
Yeah, that's true.
I puked in that same car.
Because of the CD?
No.
My favorite CD is The Wonder Years with
Oh,
The Greatest Generation.
oh, that's a
I like
great
the
CD.
upside.
The Greatest Generation. Yeah.
Cool. Brad is actually he's checking his Spotify right now.
There you
No,
go. There you
No,
go.
because I kept on saying it today, but I just keep on going back to Moose Blood lately, and I'm just looking what the CD was called again. The last one is Blush. That's
Correct.
one that I just keep on playing, but they're going to release a new CD, I think, in 1 or 2 months. For some reason, I just keep coming back to it now. And also Futures by Jimmy Eat World. This one
Oh,
that I
classic.
always keep back to, probably because I discovered them with Bleed American, and that's back in the day when you went to the CD store to look for new CDs. And when I got the Futures, I always skipped it. I don't know why. I never even put it on in the CD store. I just skipped it and say, yeah, maybe next time, and went for other CDs. And I didn't buy it for, I think, 10 years. And then, well, I'm rich now, so I just thought I'd
Cool.
buy the CD. And then I bought it, and I immediately fell in love with it. And I'm always thinking, what if I bought it the first time I saw it in the CD? How would that have changed my life or the way I play music or everything? So I think maybe Futures would be the most honest answer.
Just a small disclaimer: we're not rich.
Well,
No, we're
I was
not.
gonna say, like, you know, since you guys are so rich, I was gonna say the first 100 people to comment will get $1,000. Since you guys are so rich, you know, that's I was just putting that out there for you guys, you know.
Yeah, if you're gonna give him $1,000.
No, I'm not giving them $1,000. I don't even have $1,000.
No, we're musicians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Poverty is lied.
Yeah, aside from having music as a hobby, I have it as a profession as well. So I'm completely and utterly fucked on the financial.
Maybe you can ask our bass player.
Yeah, he's in IT. IT makes like IT people make good money.
He's not rich. Company is.
He'll be giving out the $1,000, right, for you guys, for all of you, you know, collectively. But lastly, guys, probably the most important thing: tell them about the Rocket, where they can find you at, and anything coming up in the next couple months.
Cool. So you can find us online.
Spotify, Deezer, iTunes.
Yeah, just about every major outlet you can think of, we're on it, I think. We will be releasing a new single in about 2 weeks, which should be, what's 2 weeks from now?
Well, it will be at the beginning of March.
Yeah.
So it's maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, might be. I don't know when this, but
And in that case, we might release a new single in 2 or 3 weeks from now.
yeah, again. So,
Depends on when you're watching.
Yeah, yes.
but the next song we're gonna release is called "Lost at Sea." We're actually, after this, we're gonna finish editing the video for that. So
Awesome.
we're really excited about that. And then in April, we're gonna release our new album.
Yes.
Awesome.
Should we tell the title yet, or?
Maybe not, because maybe you should visit our Facebook page for when we release the
Ooh, I
album.
like that. I like that. There
Our
we go.
Facebook page is called Hi, We Are the Rocket.
Hi, we're the rock.
Hi, We're the Rocket.
Yeah, I think so.
Just look for this logo
Yeah.
when you're Facebooking the Rockets.
Yeah. Oh, and like we'll probably do some kind of like thing where we ask people to guess our new album title.
Yeah, because the previous album was called Not Everyone Grows Up to Be an Astronaut.
It's one of Frank Turner's lyrics.
Yeah, Frank Turner, if you don't know him, you should really check him out. And we decided to name the new album after another lyric by one of our favorite bands. So we were going to have a hashtag going on, and you can
go.
start.
We're so hip and trendy.
Yeah. And then, yeah, we're gonna release the album in April. We hope to do a lot of shows. And I think at the moment we're already about 10 songs into the next album.
Wow.
So we're gonna be quite busy.
Yeah, we're gonna be around, I think. So
Yeah.
we'll
And we really hope that a lot of people listen to us. Okay, so about that $1 million that we're gonna give away, you just have to follow us on Facebook, and we'll put all the details there. I think that quite sums that up. The Facebook address is We Are the Rocket.
There you go.
Yeah, I was wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, we
Sorry.
looked that up on Google.
We looked up our own. We
Facebook.com.
looked up our own band on Google.
Yeah,
Surprised me when you Google the Rocket. It's quite
find
difficult
us.
to find us. Yeah.
I could imagine that. I couldn't figure out why, but
Yeah.
There are
definitely.
lots of other stuff.
There's lots of other stuff.
There are lots of other stuff called the Rocket.
So anyway,
Cool.
go check out the Rocket. All of the links will be in the description. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel. We had technical issues for like the last thing, so if you see a cut,
2
you know
years.
why.
Yeah, technical issues for the last 2 years. Now.
Yes. I know those feelings, but definitely go check out their music. Again, for fans of like Motion City Soundtrack, feel like pop punk, even a little like Jimmy Eats World kind of emo stuff in there as well. So go listen to their music. Again, go pick it up on iTunes. Go listen to it on Spotify, and hopefully they'll be hitting the States, in the foreseeable future. Hopefully. But yeah, definitely go check out their stuff. And then thanks to the Rocket, of course, for coming on. If you enjoyed this interview, please subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up. It goes a long way. If you enjoyed it a lot, share it around. That'd be greatly appreciated. And again, thank you to the Rockets for coming on and chatting.
thank you, man. It was a lot of fun to talk to you.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us. We like you as a person.
As do I. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, of course. If you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.